Now it's time for WBOB's own live and local talk show, Cindy Gray's Politics, Business, and Mayhem. The phone lines are open. The conversation is interactive. The program is cutting edge. The guests are who's who in politics. Get ready. Here's Cindy Graves, Politics, Business, and Mayhem.
Good afternoon. I'm Cindy Graves, and I am also your Duval State Committee woman, as well as the very proud president of the Florida Federation of Republican Women. We are going to have another bang-up day here today on WBOB, your election station. Sorry, I'm not usually the technical person. They asked me to do something technical.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, y'all know I am not the technical person. It absolutely throws me into a loop to push buttons, evidently. Yeah. Except when I'm pushing my husband's buttons to get more money out of him. But in this particular case, we are going to be talking about Mitt Romney today. And we certainly do appreciate all of you joining us here. And we're also going to be talking about Barack Obama and a few of his broken promises.
President Obama's first-term economic plan, an $800 billion stimulus
to create 3 to 4 million jobs.
While Americans waited for help, billions were spent in foreign countries. Millions went to political insiders. Millions more unaccounted for. Now your money is gone, and so are nearly 500,000 jobs. His plan for a second term? Do it again. Are you with him? The Republican National Committee.
What an exciting day to be an American right here in sunny Northeast Florida as we get together each and every day, 7 days a week now at the Republican headquarters. We have 3 of them called Victory Headquarters here in Northeast Florida, and we are all rallying to retire Obama, and it really is invigorating. We only have 99 days to go. I welcome you today. Thank you for spending your lunch with me, our producer, Roger Henderson. Hey, Roger.
How are you, Cindy?
Fine. Can you believe it's only 99 days?
I got a text message saying it's only 100 days till the election day over the weekend. So I said, yeah, we're really getting closer and closer. The conventions were also fun to watch on television, the speeches, and of course, the debates. So looking forward to it all.
Yes, and just about less than 30 days until the convention. And we got Red State coming this week, too. I don't know. What are we going to talk about after 99 days from now besides victory? I'm so excited. And we're also here with Alexander Paytonakis. Hi, Alexander.
Hello, Cindy. I got, I guess, a little bit of a funny story. As you know, I do a lot of the social media here at the station, and I have my own personal Twitter account. Mm-hmm. And we agree a lot politically. I'm very, go Romney. And I got a new Twitter follower over the weekend. Obama for America is following me on Twitter. It's sort of like
I have Obama people following me, too. I'm not following them because I hear enough of the BS on the regular mainstream media, so I don't have to follow them on Twitter.
They're probably just trying to keep up with what you guys are up to.
Yeah, that means, I know, that we're trendsetters.
Yes.
We are trendsetters right here on the election station in Northeast Florida.
You're being monitored.
That's right. And we're being monitored. So that's another reason, all kidding aside, for everyone to please get out and vote, get everyone you know in your family registered to vote if they're a conservative, because I truly believe that if we don't do something about this president and we don't retire him once and for all, we won't be having television shows like this by the year 2014. But today we will continue with our First Amendment rights, our coverage of politics, business, and mayhem, beginning with national politics, which is also mayhem, as we check in with Dr. Helen Krause. Helen Krause is a celebrated physician, and she's transferred to the sunny sides of Florida from freezing Chicago, and she is going to educate us on her former senator and share her views on the reality of Obamacare. And even though we've heard a lot about it, I don't think you can hear enough, and you might be surprised at what she has to say. Then we're going to explore national politics some more and talk with the Red State gathering people as they start this Thursday. Many of them are already starting to arrive here in Jacksonville. Today we interview Eric Erickson of Red State and finally talk about the effects Obamacare is already felt by one local company already. That's Dr. John Derrickson of Derrickson Vision Consultants. And Dr. Derrickson is also going to have some special offers for you for how you can save your vision in these tough economic times. I'd like to do a big shout out to the Mandarin volunteers. The Mandarin Victory Headquarters volunteers are busy preparing for their grand opening tomorrow night. If you want to go and you don't want to miss it, because speaking of Red State, they have 2 free tickets to give away to people that come in to the Volunteer Center tomorrow night to help us kick off our grassroots activism out there in Mandarin. If you want more information, you can call Dion at 398-1446. So remember, folks, that's 2 free tickets to the Red State Gathering. Each one is worth approximately $299. And if you're really serious about retiring Obama, now is the time to get involved. As Roger and Alexander and I were just talking, 99 days from now, those decisions will have been made for the most part. So again, that's the grand opening in South Jacksonville headquarters in Mandarin, and that's one. I don't know how many people of you follow this, but it's 210, which is an easy way to remember. 210 San Jose Boulevard, and that is just north of the 295 overpass. You can also contact David Glass, and he's at 414-6710. He's the field director that's heading up that for the Romney folks. And on this day in history, we go to that now. One of my favorite songs. I want to give it a quick shout out to Mike Hightower because this reminds me of him. This was the background of the song that he did when he was the Man of the Year for the Police Athletic Association, and it was hysterical. Anyway, but of course this day in history is not about Mike Hightower. It is actually about President Eisenhower, who signed into law this day in 1956, "In God We Trust." Also, for all of us that are fast approaching elderly care, this is also the anniversary in 1965 that President Johnson signed in Medicare into the law. And on this day, as we gave you a hint in 1966, Wild Thing by the Troggs hit number 1. I'm wondering if anyone else remembers, we're taking your calls today when we have some exciting guests lined up and we want to be interactive with you. If you call us at 954-854-1320, I want to know if the Troggs were a one-hit wonder because I don't even remember that word, the Troggs. I was very surprised. I would have thought it was the Beach Boys. But very exciting and interesting for the Troggs. We're going to the winner of the day, and the winner of the day are the Mitt Romney supporters nationwide and internationally. They're paying attention to the international news and to Mitt Romney's visit to Europe and so forth and to the Middle East this weekend. Romney raised, are you ready for this, guys? More than $1 a minute at the end of his Israel trip. He picked up $2 million alone from Americans also in London. And now we're going to go to the loser of the day. And no, Alexander, it is not Obama. Again, it's Joe Biden. So a big departure there, but Joe Biden has been eased out of the Democrat convention, and he has been replaced by, I guess, the true hero of the Democrat Party. And who would have ever known that I would even miss him? Former President Bill Clinton. He looks like an absolute poster boy for conservatism compared to this president. His people at the Democrat convention are dying to hear from him, so they're putting him up. They bounced Joe Biden off the ticket. No, pardon me. Please don't bounce him off the ticket. He's the gift that keeps giving. I mean, they bounced him off the stage for one of his rousing speeches that puts everyone to sleep, and they're going to put Bill Clinton in this place. So I wonder, would this be something that'll herald a new vice presidential candidate for Obama? Who knows? We're going to talk about it, though, right here on the Cindy Graves Show, coming right after.